Coach, coming into the season with the number of players you have back, does that really help fuel your expectations for the season?
Definitely. Last year we talked about we struggled for so long after losing 5 starters the year before. Then Clancy goes down 4 minutes into our first exhibition game. Amy Jo Sprins, our only other person had any experience, has a concussion and can't play, so there's our top 7. We gained a lot of experience last year, so they had all this experience. They built on that all last season. We just persevered through the year, won 8 games, 2 down the stretch that were big, and I think we ended on a positive note, so we're prepared for the season.
What do you see as some of the strengths of this year's team coming into the year as you guys get ready to start practice?
We get Andrea Clancy back. And, no, honestly, I feel like, Clancy said it best. We're very balanced, and we feel like at any time somebody could go off and have a big game. And we're very unselfish. And those 2 things are key for championship teams because you can't have somebody who wants to take things into their hands every night. And, Becky talked about she'll do what she needs to do. I think they all feel that way, and that's a big strength. The other thing is our chemistry. Despite the fact we only won 8 games last year, it's one of the tightest teams as far as getting along and wanting the rest of their teammates to do well regardless of how they play. And I think that's a strength for this program.
What do you see as some areas where maybe you can look to improve this season over last year?
Well, last year we were so small. We hope we've improved on that just by getting some people back into the lineup. Defensively, we have to improve. And, we're going to do some new things this year, offensively and defensively. We need to put points on the board. We need to play with confidence. We talked about playing with a chip on their shoulder. That's not to be cocky. That's just to play with the confidence that they belong out there and that they can compete night in and night out with any team. That's the GLIAC, best conference in the entire country, and we've got to be ready to play. And I think that they're starting to believe that they're capable of winning a championship when they're playing with confidence.
Who are some of the players you're going to count on in terms of a leadership role, some of the veterans coming back that you're going to count on this season?
Tiara Adams and Becky Hodak and Andrea Clancy, our 3 seniors, are all tri-captains this year. The team voted on them. It was unanimous. There was really no discussion over it. They all lead in very different ways. Obviously Becky has a ton of experience at the point guard spot. She leads us on the floor. Her personality leads us off the floor as well. She's a lot of fun. Clancy's like Mama Hen. She just kind of goes out there and takes care of everybody, gathers them all together. And then Tiara just goes to work. And her job is just to get out there and get after people. And I think that's been obvious by her getting the accolades she got last year, 2nd team.
How about some of the freshmen you have coming in? Are there any of those that you might see contribute as the year goes on?
Yeah, Nikki Arner's hurt and almost for sure will redshirt, so I don't think that she's going to be playing this year. Sarah DeShone and Ashley Rando both are coming off ACL injuries. Both are cleared to start doing things, and as they gain confidence in their knees, playing-wise, talent-wise, yes, they'll contribute. Mentally and physically, they're still recovering from their injuries, but I think that they will give us key minutes, especially down the stretch in the season.
Talk about the schedule and the competition you guys face within your league and who some of the challengers for that conference title might be.
It's anybody. No, quite honestly, Northwood lost about everybody last year to injury, so they have people back that weren't playing last year. Michigan Tech lost a lot of people and their coach, so hopefully we're going to be able to go up there and create some waves up there. Northern Michigan's always strong, Lake State's always strong, Grand Valley's always strong. Really, any team in the north. And then you go to the south. And I thought Wayne State's improved, Saginaw's improved. Ashland, they always come up with somebody that stands out. And then you've got Hillsdale. They're all good. There's not a bad team in the league. The new teams, last year I think one of them bumped off Grand Valley. So, there's not a team in the league that can't win it. It's just a matter of who prepares the best and the adjustments we make.
How about your non-conference schedule and some of the games you're going to play in the non-conference season? Are there any of those games that are going to really help prepare you for that conference season?
I hope all of them do. We open up with Gannon and Edinboro. We played them last year. Gannon was one of the best teams in the country, if not the best team in the country till the last couple games. Obviously, they were 37-0 and then they lost. So they come into our place this year, which is a help. They're very well coached, very disciplined. Edinboro, same thing. They lost some key players, so we'll see how we do it at our place. We get to have them at home. St. Joe's and Lewis, we play on the road. We're playing 4 games in 5 days, and it's going to be a big challenge, but that's kind of what is going to happen in tournament time, so we're preparing that way. And then after Christmas, we go to Bowie State and Virginia Union, and Those will be tough games because it's a totally different part of the country. So yeah, I think that we're getting good experience preparing us for the postseason play. We've never won the GLIAC conference tournament. We've never won the GLIAC, and we really, really want to step up and do that. We're trying to take the steps, put the pieces together and make that happen, get into the NCAA tournament. So the experience of playing those other teams from another region, that's huge.